Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick it away and start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid game. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Gringo. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down after that previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the first down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the Sooners move into the red zone. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's third and short on the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this third down, Chris, and allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 7, Florida 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set to kick off.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides,
and he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, But the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
One play. Sack is made.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. This is the 6th play on the drive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Defense is coming after him. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught near the goal line.
The first down pass complete to the wire. Gain of 34. 1st and goal, Oklahoma.
The Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Oklahoma 17, Florida 7.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Florida offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead.
2-9 Philly.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Gators line up on first and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Going again on second and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Cornelius. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. See what the call is on first and 10.
Jackrabbit.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Offense operating from the pistol. And here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The back's got it. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Here's the snap, looking to throw. trying to create here on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Return, a pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Number 6 with points to the defense.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Oklahoma 24, Florida 10.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through the tackler. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller and allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Ball carried by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. And the Gators have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing.